Hey guys, Aaron Rajamani here from UAVISUALS, and today's video comes to you from Uluwatu in Bali. We've been filming for a series of luxury resorts up and down the coast of Thailand and in Bali, and today's video I wanted to show you how to pull off drone cinematic shots like a pro. So let's take a look at the 8 techniques and then we'll come back and have a chat about it. Number 1, the look-up shot, also known as tilt reveal or establishing. Number 2, tracking, dolly or punch-in shot. Number 3, the fly-through. Number 4, pull back dronie or drone selfie. Number 5, overhead bird's eye or top-down shot. Number 6, jib or crane shot. Number 7, orbits and helix. Number 8, tripod shots, so panning and tilting. Right, let's have a look. Look up shot, tilt reveal. In film, this is usually associated with establishing or unveiling shots. As the title says, you are tilting to reveal the subject or the setting or whatever you want the viewers to see in the first few minutes of your sequence. Whether you realize it or not, you all have seen this done in feature films. You will need 2 subjects, a fore and a background. As you can see in these shots, your eyes move from the foreground of the land or water into the amazing scenery in the background by the movement of the camera. It is also perfect for introducing titles or logos. So there's many variations of this shot. You can do a sideways tilt reveal, a backwards, and you can basically just get quite creative with it. Tracking, dolly or punch-in shot. In cinematography, the term refers to a shot in which the camera is mounted on a dolly that is placed on wheels or rails. The camera is then pushed along the track, giving you a super smooth forward, backward or horizontal sequence. With a drone, we can imitate this exact same movements, plus more. This shot is particularly great for following cars, people, long properties, resorts on the edge of a cliff, and much, much more. Fly-throughs. All it is basically flying in between a confined gap or opening or in between trees or something along those lines. And it looks closer than it appears due to the field of view of the lens, but gives you a really cool effect. Just make sure you're standing behind the drone and in visual line of sight so you don't get too close to the trees. Pull back shot, dronie or drone selfie. This is such a popular shot and most people do this when they get their first drone because the effect just looks epic. It's a different type of reveal, focusing tight on a subject or person and then pulling back, revealing the jaw-dropping surroundings. So with this shot, you simply face the camera towards you and fly the drone backwards and upwards. So check this one out of my wife and I in the Sahara Desert, really showing the scale of the location that you're in. It's a beautiful shot to do. Or here at Mount Longonot volcano in Kenya. And depending on what you're filming, you can even reverse this in post and it will give you a totally different effect. Overhead or bird's eye. This is a nice creative shot that you can use in most videos. It's extremely easy to do. It is literally just pointing the camera straight down. It's useful for your storytelling or getting creative with camera angles, patterns, and lines and anything else that looks cool from up above. Throw a subject in there too, like a model in a pool, that always helps. More variations include tilting of the camera to reveal something. In this case, it's the edge of the cliff. And that's shot here in Uluwatu. Jib or crane shot. This imitates the movement of a camera on a jib or a crane. What's a jib? In cinematography, it's a boom or a pole device with a camera on the end, allowing the camera to move up and down in a smooth action. Today we can do the same, but with a cooler rig, a drone. Slow and steady, but it gives you the perfect shot needed for this sequence. Same here, but up and down we go, showing the amazing landscape. You can also add variations with tilting the camera. See here in the Maldives of the beautiful lady with a great posture reading her book in paradise. Yes, lovely. Orbit or helix. This is a great cinematic option to show the whole property and its surroundings. This is one of my favorite shots to do with the drone. It takes a bit of practice and coordination to master manually, but once you get it, you'll use it all the time. If you fly DJI products, you can use the point of interest function on one of the intelligent flight modes and it will do it autonomously. So you can focus on things like framing and camera tilts and so on. A really cool variation to an orbit is a helix or spiral. This is basically adding a lift to your orbit as the drone is orbiting around. If you have good hand and eye coordination, you can also add a bit of a tilt in there. Tripod shots. Always underrated, this shot. This movement is basically imitating a tripod shot on the ground, but obviously you're in the air. Hover the drone at an optimal spot, then slowly move the camera in motions like as if it's on a tripod. So you're panning from left to right, you can tilt up to down. It adds a nice touch to your video, something a little bit different than your standard drone movement shots. So there you have it, guys. Professional drone camera movements broken down with specific examples. I hope this helps take your drone skills to another level. Remember, you can't be an expert overnight. Keep practicing. Take your drone down to the local park, your backyard, get out there on holiday, wherever it is. Just keep practicing. Even start taking notice on TV shows and movies that you watch. You'll notice that most of the aerial shots have been done exactly as how I've explained it. I hope it's helped. Once again, subscribe for some more videos. Otherwise, happy flying. Peace.